But who is the greenest celebrity of them all? He may be known for his period piece roles, but when it comes to environmental issues, Firth's views are firmly in the future. As well as setting up ethical coffee shops to benefit fair trade growers, he and his wife launched an eco-store in London. Sienna is an ambassador for climate change campaign Global Cool. She also launched the carbon-neutral clothing line 2812 with her designer sister, Savannah, and even received an award for her global warming work in 2007. During his time as governor of California, Arnie famously committed the state to a 25% cut in its greenhouse emissions. The bodybuilder turned action star turned politician also took steps to reduce his own carbon footprint when he had his beloved Hummers converted for biofuel consumption. A longtime environmentalist, Leo has his own foundation and eco-blog. He owns a green apartment and was one of the first celebs to turn up to the Oscars in a green limo. Leo produced and narrated The 11th Hour, a documentary highlighting the dangers of climate change. Pitt recently led a massive building project in Katrina-devastated New Orleans, enlisting a team of world-renowned green architects. The pollution-free homes have been declared the most high-performing clean neighborhood in the world.
That all of you are heirs to a legacy of innovation, not just here but across America. Countries on every corner of this earth now recognize that energy supplies are growing scarcer. Energy demands are growing larger, and rising energy use imperils the planet we will leave to future generations.
Have you ever heard of a carbon footprint? That's sort of a measure of how much pollution each and every one of us leaves behind every day. Scientists all agree, to be eco-friendly, we have to leave as little of carbon footprint as possible. By that we mean, we have to create as little carbon dioxide as we possibly can.
A carbon dioxide, or CO2 as it's called, is made by burning fossil fuels, things like gasoline, oil, and coal. Now, almost any fuel we use that comes out of the ground creates CO2 when it's burned, and that is a major cause of pollution in the atmosphere.
Carbon dioxide comes from some power plants and from cars and trucks. You know, anything that uses fossil fuel to create power.
Did you know, for every gallon of gasoline a car burns, 19 pounds of carbon dioxide are released into the atmosphere? Figure it out. If your family drives a car 1,000 miles a month, it puts up to 240,000 pounds. That's 120 additional tons of CO2 into the atmosphere every year. Multiply that by all the cars and trucks in the world, and that's a lot of pollution.
Air pollution, or smog as it's sometimes called, causes something else that you should be aware of: acid rain. Now, when it rains and that rain falls through polluted air, the rain becomes polluted as well. That's acid rain.
Acid rain can poison fish and animals, pollute rivers and lakes, and even do damage to buildings.
Acid rain also kills trees.
Here's a little experiment you can do that will prove what acid rain can do.
It's about
Place two plants side by side near a window so they receive the same amount of sunlight. Then, whenever the plants need watering, give them the same amount of water.
Only add a few teaspoons of lemon juice or vinegar to one of the plant's water supply. Then, watch them grow over the next 2 weeks. Chances are, the plant you gave lemon juice or vinegar to isn't going to grow as well as the other one.